I don't know about you guys, but for me, the mid-2000s were prime time for after-school cartoons. One of my favorites being Edd, Edd and Eddy. But what if all of the kids in the show were actually dead, and the cul-de-sac they lived on is Purgatory? Ugh, creepy, right? So why could this actually make sense? Well, first of all, like any good cartoon, there are never any adults in the show. Actually, the only adult we've ever seen is Eddie's older brother, and if you remember that episode correctly, he was sort of a huge jerk. Yet he only shows up once, so it's possible that the kids could have been visiting him in hell. I mean, it all makes sense considering the kids already look like they're dead too. Because you know, I haven't seen too many kids with yellowish skin and blue tongues, but hey, what do I know? The Canker sisters are the only ones that aren't dead. On the contrary, they're demons that are sent to torment the kids. The conspiracy also states the kids are from different time periods and they all died in different ways. For example, Rolf is from 1903 and he died in a farming accident. Eddie is from the Great Depression, and Jimmy died in the early 2000s from leukemia. Well, that's dark. The setting of Edd, Edd and Eddy is actually very hard to pinpoint. In some episodes, the kids are using typewriters, and in others, they're using computers. Not to mention that basically everything else is made of cardboard. Yet, they all seem to dress like mid-2000s kids. You know, like track jackets and backwards hats. Well, the different time periods part of the conspiracy is very interesting. It just wouldn't make sense for an Eastern European kid from the 1900s to be wearing jeans and a t-shirt in the afterlife. But I'm not one to judge, I guess. In fact, if I were to go back into any time period in fashion, I would just dress like Lizzie McGuire all the time. But that's beside the point. The Purgatory conspiracy is creepy enough that I actually totally dig it. But is it plausible? Well, there's not a lot that invalidates it, but there's also nothing that proves it. I really don't want to give it a 4, but I also make the rules here. So on the plausibility meter, I'm giving the Edd, Edd and Eddy conspiracy 3.75 jawbreakers out of 5. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Cartoon Conspiracies. Tell me what you thought of this conspiracy in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to channel Frederator and check out my channel too. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.